Have you ever felt like you're on this never-ending treasure hunt, searching for that one perfect career somewhere in the vast ocean of options? This treasure hunt mentality can be especially daunting for those with ADHD, who often face added pressure to make the right choice. The fear of making a mistake can lead to anxiety and paralysis. But what if I told you there is no right career waiting to be discovered? Instead, we must cultivate our careers through a structured and strategic process. My name is Scott Treese, founder of Life Sketch Counseling and Coaching. As a trained therapist and a career coach, I've spent the last 15 years helping hundreds of young adults and midlife professionals figure out the career path and move forward in their job search. And over the years, I've seen that choosing a career can be a daunting task for anyone, but it can feel especially overwhelming for those with ADHD. The constant distractions, struggles with impulsivity, and challenges with executive function can make it difficult to narrow down your options and make informed career decisions. We're going to break it down into 6 simple steps, starting with you, defining the work that you actually want to do, clarifying your niche, refining and validating career possibilities, getting ready for what's next, and finally, deciding on your feet as you move forward. The first step is all about you. Before you even think about specific jobs or industries, take some time to reflect on what you truly want from your career. Ask yourself questions like, what do I want my day-to-day life to look like? What role should career play in my life? What are my core values? What are my life goals? And this isn't just about finding a job. It's about designing a life. Journaling, mindfulness exercises, or even talking to a mentor can really help you gain clarity on what you actually want. Now that you have a better understanding of yourself, it's time to start thinking about the kind of work that you actually want to do. This isn't about picking specific occupations or industries just yet, but about the type of tasks and responsibilities in the environments that you find fulfilling. So you think about what are your strengths? What are you passionate about? What type of work makes you feel energized, engaged, and fulfilled? Tools like personality assessments can also be helpful in identifying your strengths and preferences. And this is where you're going to take time to sketch out your ideal job description, focusing on what you want to be doing day in and day out. And now that you know what you want and what you're good at, it's time to start to clarify your niche. Your niche is where your motivation, mastery, and market demand intersect. It's essentially what you can do, what you're good at, and what people are actually willing to pay you for. Think about the people that you want to work with, the problems you want to solve, the processes that you enjoy, the places that you'd like to be, and the purpose that drives you. By understanding your niche, you can start exploring different job titles, but also now some of those fields and occupations, even industries and sectors of the economy that start to align with you and what you have to offer. And once you've identified a few potential career paths, it's time to refine and validate those options. This means doing your homework. You're going to research the viability of those careers. What education or skills do they require? What's the job market like? Essentially, what does it take to be successful in that career path? And one of the best ways to get real insights is through informational interviews, where you actually talk with people who are already in the field. You're going to ask them about their day-to-day experience, some of the challenges they see in the field, and essentially, again, what it takes to succeed. By the end of this step, you should be able to narrow down your options to 3 to 5 different and distinct career paths. And now that you've narrowed down your options, it's time to get ready for what's next. Whether you're preparing for a job search, applying to a program, or even starting a business, this step is all about setting the foundation for your career transition. You're going to start to develop a strong professional identity. When someone asks you, hey, what do you do or what are you looking to do? I want you to be confident in that response. And in this, you're going to start to develop your personal brand so that you can stand out in the job market. You're going to consider your unique skills, your experience and values, and how you can communicate those effectively. And that's why it's so important to clarify your niche, is so that we know who you're speaking to, but you can also start to tailor your message to them directly. And finally, remember that choosing a career is a dynamic process. You don't have to have this all figured out before you take action. In fact, it's actually more effective to decide as you go. So start activating your career possibilities, whether that means you're applying to jobs, networking, learning new skills, applying to a program. Keep refining and learning as you go. Remember, the most important thing is to take action and keep learning. Don't be afraid to try new things or explore different career paths. With persistence and determination, you can find fulfilling careers that align with your strengths and passions. So take action and go. And choosing a career with ADHD isn't about finding a one-size-fits-all solution, because it's not a one-size-fits-all diagnosis. It's about creating a path that works for you, one step at a time. So take a deep breath, follow the process, and trust that you'll find your way. And remember, this isn't a one-time event. It's a journey that evolves with you. And before you go, I have something special to offer you. I'm offering you a free career change guide to help you dive in even deeper throughout this process. It's packed with practical tips, exercises, and tools to support you on your journey. Click in the link below, and I'll send you that guide. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe or leave a comment with your thoughts. And that way we can keep the conversation going, and you can share it with anyone you think might be beneficial for. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.